Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my most anticipated reads of 2020. It is the end of January. It is the last day of January, and some of the books on this list have already come out. I have some copies of them that were generously sent to me through publishers and in subscription boxes. So the first two I want to show you, you've seen in my thumbnail. It is Woven in Moonlight by Isabel Ibanez and Lucky Collar by Emma Mills. And the third one came in my Outright subscription box, and that is Scavenge the Stars by Tara Sim. I'm not going to go into detail because these books are already out, and y'all have probably read them or heard about them on other anticipated videos. But yes, I am so happy that I have these. I'm not happy with this cover, but I'm more interested in the words. So I'm going to be reading these in the upcoming months, and yeah, I'm so excited. And there's a couple of other ones that came out this month that I don't have. One being One of Us Is Next by Karen and McManus. This is the sequel to One of Us Is Lying, and I didn't really like that one. I gave it a 2, but this is more like a companion to it. It follows a different group of kids at Bayview High, and so I am hoping that Karen and McManus's writing has gotten a little bit better, because I loved her second book, which is Two Can Keep a Secret. The ending though, if you know what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up. And the next one that came out this month was Chosen, which is the sequel to Slayer by Kirsten White. I absolutely love Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I thought it was okay. It wasn't supposed to be all about Buffy. It was supposed to take place across the pond, and yeah, it was never supposed to follow Buffy. It was in Buffy world, so I enjoyed it very much. Let's see. I'll talk about Scavenge the Stars. I'm going on the list here. I don't have them in order, which I should put them in order. But yeah, this video might be all over the place. I apologize. So my most anticipated book of 2020 is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. This is the prequel series to, or the prequel to The Hunger Games. And if y'all have been with my channel for the longest time, y'all know that I am Hunger Games trash. I am obsessed. PETA is my bae. I will fight you. And if Katniss was real, that girl would be in trouble, because I can handle a crossbow, let me tell you. Anyways, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, it takes place 64 years before the original series, and everybody thought it was going to follow Mags, but it's going to be following President Snow. President Snow is one of my favorite villains. I named my cat after him. But yeah, and I read the little teaser, and I screamed, and I'm just so happy. I cannot wait for May. It's the end of the school year. It's my husband's birthday. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes come out. My pool goes back up. May is just my favorite month of the year. So yeah, I can gush about the Hunger Games all fucking day. But I'm not, because I gotta get on with this video before I run out of space. And I got 2 more videos to film. So the second book on my list is Umbra Queen by Laura Sebastian. This is the third and final book in the Ash Princess trilogy. I have read Ash Princess and Lady Smoke both last year, and I simply adored it. This comes out on February 4th, so next Tuesday? Yeah, so it's about this princess. Her name is Theodosia. She watched her mother be murdered in front of her, and then she was taken a hostage and called an Ash Princess and be forced to wear an ash crown by the king, who murdered and enslaved her people. And so she is fighting against him. The third is Cloak of Shadow, or no, not Cloak of Shadows. It's Cloak of Night by Evelyn Sky. It comes out on February 11th. This is the sequel to Circle of Shadows. I read Circle of Shadows at the very end of 2019 and I finished it on New Year's Day. And yeah, it's messed up my stats for right now on Goodreads. So, it takes place in this Asian fantasy world, and it's about magic. It's about this girl named Sora. She is on a mission. She's a year from graduating and becoming a full Taiga warrior, and she is going on her first mission with her not her Gemini, I forget what it's called. The magic is called Ryu magic, and they have this ability. They were marked by the goddess Luna, the moon goddess Luna, when they were babies, and that's how they become Taiga warriors. And they got to protect the Empress at all cost and the kingdom, and then they go into detail about the war between the Empress and her brother, who tried to take the throne from the Empress and just ruin everything. And Sora hates the Empress's brother so much because he killed her little sister and all of the babies, kind of like Anakin Skywalker did with the younglings. He killed them all. One that I am super excited about. I'm excited about all of these. I want to keep saying it. But one that has been on my mind since I've seen the cover. The cover was automatically added into my TBR. Does anybody else do that? Look at covers and automatically add them without reading the synopsis? I am a stickler for not reading synopsis. So the only thing I know about this book is mermaids and pirates. That's all I need to know. The cover. I watched this author. It's All the Stars and Teeth by Adeline Grace. She's got my daughter's name, Adeline, and this comes out on February 4th, Tuesday, and she did a cover reveal on her Instagram stories, and it's embossed the mermaid's bones and the spine. Oh my god, the spine was super shiny and super pretty, and so I cannot wait. I don't read synopsises, so, and I don't like mermaids, but I like pirates. Disney ruined princesses and mermaids for me. Growing up, I was not a big fan of Disney princesses at all. I watched Disney Pixar and Fox and the Hound and the Aristocats, Lilo and Stitch. Cinderella? Nope. I watched Pocahontas, which is bad now. I liked Nico. I liked the raccoon, the trash panda. What other ones? This is not a Disney thing, but yeah. Does anybody else see that? Look at covers and automatically add them to their TBRs. Because that's me. But yeah, I'm super excited. The cover is just, I cannot get this cover out of my mind. I am obsessed. Amora Montera has spent her entire life training to be a high animancer, the master of souls. It's never been the rest of the realm can choose their magic, but for Amora it's never been a choice. To secure her place as heir to the throne, she must prove her mastery of the monarchy's dangerous soul magic. Okay. Wish I didn't read that, but I'm still going to read the book, but that just gives away too much because you can see where it's going now. And I'm sorry for these sun things on my face. This one is Harley in the Sky by Akemi Dawn Bowman, and this one intrigued me because it's a contemporary. It's about trapeze artists. It's about traveling rival circuses, and the girl betrays her parents and leaves home, which I did the same thing. I left home when I was 17, but yeah, and it takes place in Las Vegas. Okay, sign me the hell up. This comes out on March 10th, so I will be adding it to my March or April TBR. I'm not sure, because I'm having a running list of books. I'm picking out books from my shelf, and I'm like, yes, that's going on this month, this month, this month, this month. I'm making my monthly TBRs in advance, thanks to Owlcrate reading journal. Yeah, my February TBR is set, except for 2 books that Sammy has to pick out for my A to Z reading challenge. And I'm not going to show y'all because I'm going to do that video later. But March, I'm already starting it. Clash of Kings. A Clash of Kings by George R. R. Martin is going to be one of the books I read in March. So I just got done reading Game of Thrones. So that was just fucking amazing. This next one is a middle grade, and I'm so excited to read it. It is the 3rd book in the Cassidy Blake series, Bridge of Souls by Victoria Schwab. Yeah. 3rd book. This one takes place in New Orleans, and it follows a girl named Cassidy and her family and her friend Jacob as they go around the world filming a paranormal TV show and fighting evil. Maybe. I don't know. And yeah, this is the 3rd book. Addie is getting these books. She got the first one in the Owlcrate Junior. Then she got the limited edition box for the 2nd one. And we have loved them. Grimm is our favorite. And yeah, this one takes place in New Orleans. The cover was just released, and it's just so freaking beautiful. We love the skulls. That's our favorite part of every freaking cover. There's one more after this one, and then the series is done, which I'm heartbroken by. But yeah, this comes out on September 1st. Another book that I am looking forward to and I want in my hands right now, more than any other ones on this list probably, that is The Bone Thief. This is by Brianna Shields, and this is the sequel to The Bone Charmer. I read The Bone Charmer last year, and this is one of the books that I stopped reading synopsi on. And after the first chapter, I started reading the 2nd chapter, and I was like, holy hell, what just happened? And then I read the back, and it explains what happens. It gives away the most crucial detail. And so I'm not going to give much away, but it's about a girl. Her name is Saskia, and she is going to have a reading by her mother, who does magical readings, to see where they go in their future using bone magic. And the bones come from ancestors, so everybody in this village has a bone reading to figure out their future from her mother. Do they stay behind and apprentice their parents and whatever they do, or do they go to the Ivory School, which is the top magical school in this fantasy world that teaches them other stuff, or how to be a warrior, or what they really want to do. And so she gets bone reading, and it's not what she's seen, it's not what she wants, or is it? This is the first time I'm seeing the cover for the 2nd one, and I am living for it. It is so freaking stunning. It's got fire. You can see it right here, but this comes out on May 26th. I tell you, May is going to be a great freaking month for new releases. I have another middle grade on this list, and that is Hollowpox, the sequel, or the 3rd book in the Nevermore series by Jessica Townsend. It is called Hollowpox, The Hunt for Morgan Crow. What the f does Morgan Crow do now? Or, North. What's he done? Jupiter North. What's he done now? Or, damn, what's the cat's name? What's the cat's name? I forget. But I love that fucking cat. I love Jupiter North. They are my favorite characters. But, yes, this comes out on August 18th. The day before probably the day we started school. I don't even know when we're starting school next year, because I don't know. Probably that'll be our first read of the school year if it comes out on that day. Oh, anyways, this is about a girl named Morgan. She's considered unlucky. She's considered cursed in her hometown. So, and she is destined to die on her 11th birthday. Her 11th birthday comes, and her father and stepmother, I think stepmother, or am I getting that confused with another book? I think it's her stepmother. I don't know. And then her grandmother, they can't wait to get rid of her. They are like planning her death. And then I think her stepmother or her mother blurts out that she's pregnant. And so they're celebrating that. And it's Morgan's birthday. And this guy comes and swooshes her away and fakes her death. And so he takes her to this place called Nevermore and puts her in these trials to go to a school. She has to pass like 3 trials, and then at the end she has to reveal her talent. And it's just Finestra, that's the cat. That big ass gray cat. I want to ride Finestra. I want to see the chandelier in the hotel. I'm just buzzing for this book. And yeah, for some reason I thought it came out at the beginning of this year, because I haven't read Wondersmith yet. I read Nevermore near the end of 2019, and I immediately bought that book because I freaking loved it. It has some aspects of Harry Potter, and yes, I'm going to be reading that in February with my kids. I don't like the covers to the third one. Not the one they have on Goodreads, or that's like prominent on Goodreads, but maybe let's look at the hardcover one, because I'm looking at this hardcover. I don't know. I like the ones that match. Finestra's in the background with another big ass cat. What the hell? I may stop this video after this one because it's getting super long, and this will be a part 1 and then the other one will be a part 2. But the last book on my list of part 1 is a book that I'm looking forward to, and I have not even read the second one yet. We're going to be starting this tomorrow because I'm finishing Harry Potter today. But that is Arisha and the Tree of Wishes. This is the 3rd book in the Pandava Quartet by Roshni Chachki. This comes out in April on the 7th. And yeah, I'm not reading it because I don't want to spoil myself for this one, but I think she meets another one of her siblings in this one. And so I'm not reading this one, but it's Hindu mythology. And it takes place in Atlanta, Georgia. My favorite place in the whole wide world. She lives in a museum. Her mom's a curator, and one day she's getting picked on by a couple of her classmates because she's dubbed a liar in school. And so these kids come and ask her to give her a tour, and she does. And one of the kids breaks a certain thing and releases a beast, and then everything gets frozen except for Aru, and she comes into some powers and has to figure out how to unfreeze the world and how to unfreeze. Her mom's always going on these trips and leaving her behind, and so she's like got a mommy issue. And yeah, it's got a pigeon named Boo, who I absolutely love. I love all the animal sidekicks because they are the sassiest and most witty and humorous and straight up mean asses. Yeah, Boo. I love him. And yeah, so I see that she meets another one of her siblings, the Pandava Quartet. So she's already met Minnie in A Song of Death, and then she met Minnie in The End of Time, and now the second one is Song of Death, and I think she meets another of her siblings because he's on the front. So I'm trying not to spoil. That is the end of the part 1 of my most anticipated releases. I promise I will have the second part more organized. Probably. I'm not gonna promise anything. It may be as hot mess as this one, or oh well. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. What books are you anticipating? If you want to buddy read any of these, comment down below and let me know, and I can go ahead and schedule them in when they come out, so I will have to read them. And yeah, what are you anticipating? Have I already asked that? I don't know, maybe. If so, I'll cut it out during editing. But yeah, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe. I don't forget where the damn button is. This one. And yeah, I'll see you on my next video. Bye.